When Jesus said, "You should do as I have done for you," what do you think he meant? I wasn't quite sure until I got to know Mrs. May. Everyone in our small town knew Mrs. May. She lived there her whole life and was very involved in our church and our community. Every Sunday at church, I would see Mrs. May working in the kitchen, always organizing, preparing, serving meals to everyone who came into the parish hall. We even lovingly called her the donut lady. She was so reliable and dependable that we would immediately notice if she wasn't there. Even though we were just kids at the time, Mrs. May would always encourage us to serve and to help out. As I would help her, I noticed that this work seemed so natural to her, like it wasn't work at all. She loved to do it. She did it with a smile on her face and didn't expect any recognition or anything in return. Watching Mrs. May serve the people of our parish with such joy and humility was one of the first times I recognized what it meant to be a servant leader. She humbly continued to serve in that kitchen until she recently passed at the age of 103. Living with the heart of a humble servant is one of Jesus' most challenging teachings for me. Because Jesus doesn't say, serve so that you can be recognized for it. He invites me to serve purely out of love for those around me. There have been many times in my life where I've served with an expectation of a reward or an affirmation. But Mrs. May served to serve. She served for an audience of one, Jesus. It didn't matter if anyone else noticed. I am so grateful to have known Mrs. May. Her example made a lasting impact on me and is a constant reminder to look for ways that I can serve others in my work, my relationships, and in my everyday tasks with the heart of a servant. Through this teaching, Jesus is inviting me not just to hear the gospel, but to live the gospel.